Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome back to Brielle Tarot, the space where spirit reveals the truths about your energy, your life, and your relationships, even the ones people may not fully see. If you're new here, hi, my loves. I'm Brielle, your intuitive guide and cosmic bestie, here to help you uncover the hidden energies and messages the universe is sending your way. Today's reading is for my graceful, charming, and fiercely intelligent Libra, and spirit is speaking loud and clear. They underestimate you. Here's why. Libra. People often mistake your kindness, your diplomacy, or your ability to listen as weakness. But the truth is, your strength runs deep. Your mind is sharp, your intuition is powerful, and your presence commands attention whether they realize it or not. Spirit wants to show you today why your energy is far more influential than most give you credit for, and how you can step fully into the power they've been blind to. Let's begin. Your first card, Eight of Cups, immediately shows that you're in a phase where you look back one last time before walking away from something you fought for with everything you had. Not because you're giving up, but because you finally realize you've given all you possibly could, and now it's time to choose something that honors your heart, your mind, and your future. This isn't an escape. It's a form of courage that not everyone can understand. People only see your footsteps leaving, but they have no idea how heavy that decision was. That's why they easily underestimate you, call you weak, or say you couldn't endure it. But the truth is, you walked away because you're heading toward a life far greater than anything they can imagine. As you move toward this new direction, Ace of Pentacles appears, signaling that the universe is opening doors, new opportunities, new blessings, new foundations. Yet these potentials aren't visible to those around you because you're still in the early phase, where nothing has taken shape yet. This often makes people think your life is stagnant or going nowhere, when in reality, the opposite is true. You're planting seeds, not showing results. Your destiny is being prepared behind the scenes, and you actually hold a golden ticket that others simply cannot see yet. That energy becomes even stronger with Ace of Swords, showing that you are far sharper, wiser, clearer, and more perceptive than you appear. You're not loud and you're not reckless with your words, so your intelligence is often mistaken for confusion or indecision. In truth, you're analyzing everything quietly, and because you don't speak loudly, people misjudge you. They have no idea that your ideas, strategies, and major life plans are slowly forming. And when the timing is right, you'll make a decision that will transform your entire life. Before that shift unfolds, Nine of Swords reversed shows that you are healing from a long-standing emotional wound. You're finally able to breathe easier, release anxieties that used to consume you, and realize that you no longer need to prove anything to anyone. Much of the underestimation you experienced came not only from others, but also from fears you carried within yourself. Now that energy is dissolving, and as you rise again, people who once dismissed you will slowly begin to notice your transformation. Then comes Page of Cups, bringing inspiration, creativity, and intuitive clarity. You're opening your heart again, learning to trust yourself, learning to dream without shame, without fear of being judged as dramatic or unrealistic. Your soft and gentle energy is often mistaken as weakness, but in truth, it is your strength. You have a unique way of aligning your heart with the flow of the universe. During this phase, small ideas may appear, ideas that could open major doors for your future. All of this gradually leads to 10 of Cups, a sign that true emotional fulfillment and deep happiness await you. You've been underestimated because your happiness isn't visible yet. You're still on the journey. But this card shows that peace, harmony, and truly supportive relationships are coming closer. People who underestimated you will witness this shift, and they will never expect that you could reach such clarity and serenity. Then, Nine of Cups arrives, the card of wish fulfillment. Apapun yang kamu diam-diam pegang di hati, apapun yang kamu impikan atau harapkan akan mulai bermanifestasi satu persatu. Bukan hanya kepuasan materi, tetapi juga kepuasan emosional dan spiritual. In this phase, those who once failed to see your worth will be shocked when they realize how much capacity you truly have. This card shows that you're stepping into the long-delayed phase of your wishes coming true. But before things accelerate, Eight of Wands reversed reveals a slowdown. Not because you're incapable, but because the universe is holding you back just enough to prevent you from taking the wrong path. People might look at you and think, nothing's happening, but your process is internal, not external. This is the phase where patience becomes your teacher, where momentum is building quietly before launching forward at full speed. As this happens, you step into Seven of Wands, showing that you're standing your ground against competition, pressure, or people's opinions. This isn't a negative sign. It means you have something worth protecting. People underestimate you simply because they don't know how strong you have been all along. The more you stand tall, the more your true character shines. And finally, your journey concludes with the Lovers, a sign that you will meet someone, or a group of people, who genuinely understands your worth. This could be a life partner, a soul family, or aligned collaborators. You will encounter energy that doesn't underestimate you, doesn't shrink you, and doesn't compare you to anyone else. This connection reflects everything you've healed and everything you've grown into. The courage to leave the old, the faith to plant seeds, the strength to heal, and the capacity to choose real love. Which part of you do people misunderstand the most, and what is its true meaning? Your next journey begins with Four of Pentacles, revealing that the part of you most misunderstood is the way you protect yourself. Your emotions, your privacy, your resources, and your boundaries. Many people see you as too closed off, too cautious, too private, or even defensive. They think you're rigid or calculating, but the truth is much deeper. You guard yourself not out of fear, but because you once lost something important. And from that moment, you learn not to open your heart carelessly again. This side of you is self-protection, born from an old wound few people know about. Next comes Two of Wands, showing that people often misread your ambition. From the outside, you may seem hesitant or overly cautious, as if you take too long to decide. But the real meaning is that you think carefully about your future. You are not reckless, and you don't just go with the flow. You have big dreams. Dreams of expanding your life, stepping into a greater world, but you want each step to be solid. Others mistake preparation for doubt, but it's actually your long-term vision that will make you more stable in the future. Then you move into the energy of the Hermit, emphasizing another frequently misunderstood part of you, your need for solitude. People think you're disappearing, being cold, or pulling away, but what's really happening is a spiritual search. You need space to think, feel, and realign your energy. You're not withdrawing because you don't care. You're withdrawing because you care about your mental and emotional clarity. In your solitude, you find answers you cannot find in crowds. This is wisdom, not distance, yet many misinterpret it. Next comes the Empress, revealing one of your most beautiful traits that is often misunderstood. Your softness, you carry nurturing, warm, creative, and loving energy. But ironically, this gentleness is often seen as weakness. People don't understand that you have the capacity to build, grow, create, and heal. They may call you too sensitive, not knowing that this sensitivity is exactly where your power comes from. Then the Fool appears, showing that your spontaneity is also misunderstood. There are moments when you act based on intuition and sudden courage, and people interpret it as immaturity or recklessness. But the truth is, you can leap when the universe calls. You can start again without being chained to the past. This comes from a free spirit, a spirit that awakens especially after you've held yourself back for too long. It is not foolishness, it is faith. But the journey continues. The Devil appears, showing that your intensity, passion, and deep drive are also misinterpreted. People may think you're too attached, too obsessed, or too focused. But the real meaning is that you have strong determination. You commit deeply. You hold on with your whole heart. People see negativity, but what you actually possess is powerful devotion. Next comes Five of Pentacles, showing that your insecurity or sense of not being enough is visible to others, and often misunderstood. People may think you're defeated, abandoned, or lacking confidence, but the deeper truth is that you've been forced to stand alone too many times without the support you deserved. You've experienced loss and rejection so often that a quiet aura of loneliness follows you, even when you don't intend it. This is not weakness. It's the mark of a survivor who kept moving when everything was taken away. Then the energy shifts dramatically with King of Pentacles, revealing that your responsibility, Discipline and financial awareness are often misjudged. People may think you're too serious or too focused on money, but the real meaning is that you are naturally capable of building long-term stability. You think like an adult, with structure and foresight. You want your future to be secure, not because you're materialistic, but because you know what it feels like to lack stability, and you refuse to experience that again. Finally, your journey ends with 10 of Pentacles, a card of legacy, family, abundance, and lasting security. This side of you is also misunderstood. People think you're too focused on the future or too caught up in big goals. But the real meaning is that you carry builder energy. You're not only thinking of yourself, you want to create something meaningful for the people you love. You want to build a foundation that lasts far beyond your own lifetime. You were born to leave something significant behind. Libra. Spirit wants you to remember, being underestimated is not a reflection of your worth. It's a reflection of how much others fail to see your depth, your intelligence, and the quiet strength you carry. Your charm, your diplomacy, and your grace are tools of influence. And your energy reaches farther than they even know. Step into your power confidently, because you are far more capable, magnetic, and transformative than anyone could imagine. If this reading resonated, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap the notification bell so you never miss another divine message meant for you. Remember, my loves, Tarot, you are more powerful than they see, more radiant than they know, and your energy can never be dimmed. I'm Brielle, and this was your cosmic message from Spirit. Stay confident, stay magnetic, and keep owning your truth.